Aesop Reimagined. The Lion and the Mouse. A mouse was foraging for seeds in an open grassy field when she noticed an owl hunting overhead. The mouse fled for her life. Yet the mouse was far from her burrow, far from any trees or any shrubs. There was not even a rock to hide behind. As the owl turned to dive, the mouse sprinted towards the only obstacle in the area, scarcely noticing or caring what it was. That obstacle was large and furry and had a mane. The mouse stumbled over the paw of a sleeping lion. The owl flew away because there was no sense risking his own life near a lion. The trembling mouse didn't dare to leave the spot in case the owl circled back, and hardly dared remain either as the lion yawned and woke up. The mouse squeaked as a giant paw trapped her. 1,000 pardons! Because the lion was not very hungry and the mouse was not much of a mouthful, he listened to her apologies and her story. She ended by promising if he spared her life, then she would repay him some day. "You repay me for your life?" roared the lion. "You've already repaid me in laughter. Go, and help some day if you can, but take care and stay closer to your burrow in the future." A week later, the mouse was foraging near her burrow in a stand of trees, being careful to stay where no owl could threaten her, when she heard a familiar roar. She also smelled a familiar scent. She darted between shadows to investigate. As she emerged from beneath a bramble, she saw the very same lion. He was caught in a hunter's net, frantically trying to free himself, and only getting tangled worse the harder he tried. "If you'll excuse me, I'll step on your paw again on my way up to help." The little mouse ran up to a part of the net that was tied to a tree trunk and nibbled through the rope. This freed the lion's shoulder. He muttered, "At least I'll be able to shrug before I die." Then she ran to another rope and chewed through that too. The lion was able to lift his head a bit. The little mouse hopped from one rope to another, chewing through each tether until it broke, and she kept going until the lion was free. "Thank you, little friend," said the lion. "You're more capable than I imagined. If you ever need to hide from another owl, you can take shelter in my mane." One good turn deserves another.